We start tonight at 11 with breaking news, a shooting involving police in Lawrence. So we want to get right out to Marina Silva with what we know so far live at the scene. Marina?
Well, Jenny, it is still an active scene here on Richard Avenue. We're told the shooting happened just down there. Now, Lawrence police were called here. They gave us an update. They said they were called here for a person armed with a gun, and at some point an officer involved up to that officer-involved shooting. Police did say the victim is an adult and the condition is described as stable, and that person was taken to an area hospital. Now, again, we're still waiting to learn what led up to that officer-involved shooting and if the person lived at home. We're told we can expect more information in the coming days. We'll send it back to you, Jenny.
Thank you, Marina Silva, live for us tonight. Want to let you know we are also following another shooting involving police tonight. This one happened in Marian in Grant County. Indiana State Police are investigating this shooting. They say 56-year-old Derek Morgan died at the scene there. Around 4:30 today, Marian police and Grant County deputies were called to a house on Washington Street for a man with a knife. State police say officers found Morgan with a self-inflicted injury to his neck. ISP says despite police giving several commands to him, Morgan charged at an officer and a deputy shot him at least once. No officers were injured. The deputy who shot Morgan has now been placed on administrative leave, which is standard policy. So we are still gathering details on both of these developing stories. We will bring you updates on WTHR.com, and we'll have the latest on 13 News Sunrise beginning at 4 a.m. Also new tonight, we're working to learn more about a shooting on the west side of Indianapolis. This happened around 9 o'clock tonight on Eagle Creek Parkway near West 38th Street and I-465. Police found one person there with a gunshot injury. That person is described as stable. Tonight, we now have dash cam video of that car chase that injured a Mooresville police officer this weekend. Take a look here. This is from last night. It was on State Road 67 and Sunset Lane. You can see the black Dodge Challenger speeding and then taking a turn just before the officer is hit. Now, we did stop the video before that happens. Luckily, we can tell you the officer gets up right away. But tonight, the driver of that car is still on the loose. Also tonight, we have some new information about the officer who was injured. Our Ashton Hackman has an update on his condition.
Mooresville Police Chief Kerry Buckner tells me his officer is out of the hospital and back home with his family, not before a broken thumb and some sprains. And although he will be okay, police are still searching for the driver that allegedly hit him. Just before 6:30 Saturday night, police say Morgan County Sheriff's deputies tried to stop a black Dodge Challenger heading north on State Road 67. It was reportedly the same car Monroe County deputies were chasing earlier in the night. The chase continued, and at State Road 67 and Sunset Lane, Mooresville officer Chase Pitcock deployed stop sticks. The driver allegedly swerved around the patrol car, hitting Pitcock.
Mooresville's a small department, and hearing something like that come across the radio it would worry you because we're all so close here. It's like having a brother get injured or a sister get injured. It's nothing you ever want to see.
The driver sped north into Hendricks County before police called off the chase over safety concerns. Mooresville police say the car had a fake paper license plate.
So a fake plate like that, when you run it through both of those, you're not going to get a return, so you don't know what the vehicle is or who's driving.
I'm told Mooresville detectives have handed some information over to IMP detectives to carry on the investigation, but they will still be helping in finding that suspect. In Mooresville, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
So we want to show you another image from that dash cam because police are still asking for help finding the driver. There's the car. If you know anything or can help police, you're asked to call either the Morgan County Sheriff's Office or Mooresville Police.
All right, thanks for that update, Jenny and Ashton. Hey, we got some nice weather today, but it's going to get even warmer starting tomorrow. We're noticing a big wind shift starting to take place. More southerly winds over the next, let's say, 36 to 40 hours. And with those south winds, we're really going to see a lot more birds across central Indiana. Just as a state overall, we're expecting about 4 million birds to fly over us tonight and into tomorrow morning, and another 8 million coming up for Monday night. That gives us 12 million birds. If you're a bird watcher, make sure the feeder is ready to go. Otherwise, it's a nice evening. It is comfortable out there. We're still sitting in the low 60s, and we've been watching that wind switch directions. Is now east-southeast, but I think by tomorrow morning we'll have more of a southerly wind, and that should get us a little bit warmer. But a very mild evening for us. We'll end up somewhere, I think, in the upper 40s, low 50s tonight. But a warm front's on the way. I'm going to let you know how warm it's about to get and when our next chance of thunderstorms, Jenny, will be.
All right, see you in a few minutes, Matt. Thank you. And we do want to give you this reminder. There is a planned outage this week for weather radios. It's happening Monday through Wednesday so that the National Weather Service can do a scheduled update. But with severe weather possible, make sure you download the 13 Weather app so you can get any watches or warnings in your area, especially without those weather radios available. It is a free download and it's in your phone's app store. At Military Park today, hundreds of people made it their mission to help prevent child abuse here in Indiana. This is through the Matt Bremen Run. Bremen was a major contributor to the organization Prevent Child Abuse Indiana. And after he passed away almost 20 years ago, the groups hosted this run to continue his legacy and help children stay safe.
If you've had a situation where you've been around an issue of child abuse, it becomes personal. And so for her family, this is very personal. And they grab a hold of this and they do everything they can to promote it, to be involved with it. And we'd love more people to come out. And
they raised more than $18,000 today. That money will pay for internet safety programs, bullying prevention, and human trafficking prevention.